keeping up with our motto, let learning be a joy and teaching a pleasure. Here we are with a remote teaching and learning process to bridge the gap. Happy learning, students!
Welcome, dear students of Thakur Vidya Mandir High School and Junior College. Standard 3, Subject English. I hope you all are enjoying English video lessons. Today, also, we are going to learn an interesting topic and you will like this lesson. Okay, so let's observe this picture and tell me what do you think what they are doing? Yes, you all are right. They are fighting with each other, but is this a game? Yes, it is a kind of game. Which game is this? Yes, we call this game wrestling. This is a game of wrestling where the wrestlers are having matches with each other. Today we are going to learn about a famous wrestler of India. He was the first wrestler of independent India who won the Olympic game for our country. The first person to win a medal for independent India was a famous wrestler from Maharashtra. His name was Khashaba Jadhav. So today we are going to learn about Khashaba Jadhav and that is the topic for today. So let's begin with our topic. Have you heard about the Olympic Games? Sportsmen from many different countries of the world come together for the Olympic Games. A number of events are held. There are games, athletic events like high jump, long jump, running, gymnastics, swimming, and diving competitions, boxing and wrestling matches, and many other things. An Olympic medal is an honor. An Olympic winner is considered to be a world champion. Few Indians have won Olympic medals so far. The first person to win a medal for independent India was a wrestler from Maharashtra. His name was Khashaba Jadhav. Khashaba Jadhav was born in a very poor family in a village called Goleshwar in Satara district. Here it is a map of Maharashtra. Here you can see the district of Satara. The Goleshwar village was situated in Satara district. Kashaba Jadhav belonged to a poor family, but it was a family that loved sport, especially wrestling. His father, Dada Saheb, was himself a wrestler. He had five sons. The youngest of them was Khashaba. Dada Saheb himself taught his sons wrestling. They were all very good at it, but the best among them was Khashaba. From an early age, Khashaba loved to watch wrestling bouts. His father took him to see the bouts from the time he was just 4 years old. Bouts means matches. He would sit on his father's shoulders and watch the bouts. At 10, he was the youngest to get into the akhada. Soon it became clear that he was also the best, not only in his own akhada but in the whole area. Akhada means gymnasium, a place that is meant specially for doing physical exercises. Khashaba loved other sports too. He was fond of kabaddi, malkham, running, swimming, and gymnastics. He took part in all of these. He became strong and agile. He loved to discuss sports with his friends. Agile means able to move quickly and easily. He went to Rajaram College in Kolhapur where wrestling was encouraged. Khashaba took part in many wrestling bouts and won them all. In that area, he was the champion. Therefore, he was sent to wrestle at state level and national level. Khashaba Jadhav became famous at the national level too. He beat the national champion Niranjan Das in 1948. That is why it was decided to send him to the International Olympic Games. When Khashaba Jadhav took part in the Olympic Games for the first time, he found that the Indian and international rules were different. Also, he was used to wrestling in an earthen pit. At the Olympic Games, the bouts were held on a mat. In spite of these differences, Khashaba Jadhav won a sixth place out of 42. Earthen means made of earth or clay. Pit means a large or low area in the ground. Here you can see the picture of earthen pit where the wrestlers are fighting, and here you can see the mat also. The mat is different and earthen pit is different. The Olympic Games are held every 4 years. In 1952, Khashaba wished to take part in the Olympics again, but it was not an easy task. He had to prove his merit again and face the opposition of officials. Also, in those days, Olympic participants had to spend their own money for traveling to and staying in the place where the games were held. It was very expensive. Kashaba did not have that much money and he did not get any money from the government. At last, the principal of Rajaram College gave his own house to get the money. Other people in Kashaba's village also helped. The 1952 Olympics were held at Helsinki. There, Khashaba Jadhav had to face opponents from Russia and the Gulf countries. He won the first five bouts quite easily. He won each bout within 5 minutes. Expensive means costing a lot of money. Opponent means a person you are playing or fighting against in a competition. The Olympic Games were held at Helsinki. Helsinki is the capital and the largest city of Finland. Finland is a country. Now, students, here one new term has come, Gulf countries. What are Gulf countries? Let's see. Gulf means a very large area of sea surrounded on three sides by a coast. There are the Gulf countries in the map: Kuwait, Qatar, Saudi Arabia, UAE, Oman. So let's move ahead. Then he had to face a wrestler from Japan. They were both well matched. The bout lasted for 15 minutes. Khashaba lost the match by just 1 point. He was exhausted after the bout, but he was asked to wrestle with the Soviet wrestler immediately. This was against the rules. According to the rules, Khashaba should have rested for at least half an hour before the second bout. Khashaba lost in the bout with the Soviet wrestler. Still, he had won a bronze medal by finishing third. When Khashaba returned from Helsinki, many people honored him. The people in the village gave him a grand welcome. A procession of 151 bullock carts waited for him in his home village of Galeshwar. The villagers carried their hero home to the sound of dhols. Procession means a number of people or vehicles moving forward in an orderly fashion, especially as a part of ceremony. Kashaba Jadhav did not forget those who helped him. After winning the Olympic medal, he played the first bout to raise money, not for himself but for the principal who had given his house for sending Kashaba to Helsinki. The principal got his house back again. Khashaba won great honor for his country even when he did not have much help or facilities. Today, sportsmen have many facilities. Shouldn't we all try our best to win greater honors for our motherland? Students, in this story, We saw that Khashaba, though he was not having enough facilities and money, anyhow he managed to go to the Olympics and there he won the match. He at least won the medal for our country. So this shows that we should all try our best to win greater honors for our motherland. I hope you like this lesson. Now, let's move towards the homework. Here are some questions that you have to do. Find the answers to the following from the lesson. You all have to find out the answers for these questions. Question number 2 is listen to the following carefully and write them down. So here are the words that you have to write down. And question number 3 is again you have to write the words in your notebook, especially competition, encouraged, differences, international, participants, immediately, government. So all these words you will write in your notebook. Keep learning new things every day. Enjoy your learning. Be happy. See you soon.